Good evening, boys and girls and goats. Welcome to the Fantasy Football 2025 Award Show, where we are passing out the little Golden Globes or the Golden Goats.
The Golden Goats Awards.
The Golden Goats Awards. That's right. We are passing out, again, it's superlatives. It's, a fantasy year in review, which will go down, as far as I'm concerned, as one of the wonkiest, weirdest, bizarrest.
Big time.
It's silly. And I could point to a bunch of different things why it's silly, but we're not going to be here for that. Fantasy Goats. I am your shepherd. That gentleman right there is off the mean streets of Apple Valley. That is the Commissioner Rhino. And right down there, of course,
good evening.
And of course, down there, right there,
is
the man that leads us into battle at all times.
Big apples.
Big
Apple Valley.
Big Apple Valley.
Mikey got his big apples chopped off today. So
sweet. My sweet doggy got his donkey chopped today.
and it's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, and now you just lost your manhood. In any event, yeah. So let's we're gonna get into the awards momentarily. We'll also dive into some news, some notes, some Harbaugh, some coaching changes in the NFC East. I mean, nothing. Those weren't major, but I mean, yeah, a bunch of coordinators were handed their walking papers today.
Yeah.
So we'll touch up on that. Programming note. This Friday, we will get into the wild card weekend picks. That's right, Goats. We're going to break the games down. We're going to give you exactly how they're going to go. Exactly. We know
exactly.
With the Magic 8 Ball. But yeah, we'll break those down. We'll have some fun with it. We'll definitely, talk through it. Give you Goats our best bets, or not really best bets, but our, we'll attempt to come to a mutual consensus on. Yeah. I mean, there's three of us here, but with all your help, Goats, you'll break up any stalemates. But there's three of us here, so usually there are no ties here unless we're all in unison, right? Tron Goat baby.
This is rare, but.
Tron Goat baby. There's the motherfucking Tron Goat baby. By the way, Goats, if you're new to the channel, if you're here for the first time watching us, listening to us, please give us a like and subscribe. Yeah. All right. This is what I thought we would do first. we might as well just dive right into it. We'll hold off on the actual presentation of awards, which, a handful of categories, right, that we decided on. Basically the same thing as last season.
Yes,
right. But at the beginning of the fantasy season, towards the end of our preseason, okay, we wanted to attempt to call the top 5 finishers in each position, the main position.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this.
The quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and the other one, tight end. Yeah.
Tight end.
Right.
Very important position, tight end.
Very important.
Very important. Very important.
So, without further ado, this is what we had back in August, Tron Goat. Don't be mad at us. Yeah, there was some. Yeah. So, I mean, look, this is the running back position and the quarterback position. Just looking at it right here in front of me, the running backs weren't that terrible. I mean, like there were some hits in here, and we were predicting the top 5 finishers. It wasn't like, okay, get me running backs 10 through 15. That doesn't make too much sense. That's a lot more difficult to do. It's a lot more difficult to predict. So along with the running backs weren't terrible here, right? Bijan is a top 5 finisher. Jahmyr Gibbs is a top 5 finisher. Jonathan Taylor is a top 5 finisher. Saquon was a miss. Yes. Josh Jacobs.
Trayvon Henderson would have been hit if he would have been played right, but
He was a miss.
He was
he
a
was a
miss.
miss.
Yes. He was a miss.
So was Bucky. Poor Bucky.
If he would have could have should have would have okay. Josh Jacobs a miss. CMC finished
Yeah, that's a good one.
CMC finished RB1. So here's how it did come. Here's how it did finalize as of today, really, just to double check the work. CMC RB1, Bijan RB2, Jameer Gibbs was RB3, JT was RB4. Anyone want to get? You want to take a stab at RB5? Anybody?
Derrick Henry.
Let's go. We'll let Chone maybe weigh in on RB5 real fast. 8.
How is
7,
CMC
6
ahead of freaking Bijan Robinson when Bijan Robinson had 2,500 yards from scrimmage? Because he had probably more touchdowns.
Maybe a couple more touchdowns. I'm sure it was damn close.
he also had the same amount of receptions as wide receivers did this year.
Okay, there
he
you go.
caught the ball a lot.
He had 100 receptions.
Yeah, that's why.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
If not 98, 99. RB5.
Tyron Williams.
No, Devon A-Chain.
Devon A-Chain.
Devon A-Chain, yeah.
Devon A-Chain came through here, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did come through. Another honorable mention. Chase Brown did wind up sneaking into RB7. Anyone want to take a stab in between Devon A-Chain and Chase Brown?
Derrick Henry?
Close.
Derrick Henry finished high. I know he finished decently high.
I didn't cover him because I stopped at 7.
No, you're fine. Oh man,
I know Kyron was up there at one time.
Devon A-Chain.
Is it Javante?
No, it's not actually.
Who am I missing? Oh, James Cook.
James Cook.
Oh, that's right, James Cook.
Yeah.
Where'd Jonathan Taylor finish at?
4.
Okay, 4. Oh, you said JT.
Yeah. On to the quarterbacks.
This is yikes.
You text that picture like, holy crap.
Yeah, so this was a bunch of this was a bloodbath is what this is.
This is nasty.
With the exception of Josh Allen. Again, Josh Allen, believe it or not, does finish QB1.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I mean, is there anybody else in here? Dak Prescott, Dakota wound up coming in at 6 or 7. I believe 6. Dak came in. All right, I'll leave the floor to you, Rhino or War Chief. You want to take a stab after 2, 3, 4, 5? I mean,
Stafford and May.
It's none of these.
Yeah, I know for a fact it's Drake, May, and Stafford.
Yeah.
After that,
May 2, Stafford 3.
And
I'm gonna throw a dart on this one and say he's number 5, Trevor Lawrence.
I'll say Jared Goff.
He's 4.
4.
Jared Goff.
Interesting you say Jared Goff because I actually punched when I was going for searches, right? I went to Goff ahead of a couple or one or two of these guys. I went to Goff ahead of Caleb.
He's good.
Hi, Sniper.
Let's go.
How are you, Sniper? Welcome back, Sniper.
Because he was somebody that all three of us talked about too. That could be as a fringe top 5.
So, but like we were talking about, right, in the beginning of the year, how there is so much value in the later round quarterbacks. Josh Allen was 2nd round. Stafford, May were 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th round. Trevor was 10th, 11th, 12th. Yep. All dudes except for Josh Allen were super low draft picks.
Yep.
I mean, Justin Herbert was a top 5 mention here. That wasn't too far off. But we could chalk a lot of this into injury. Jaden Daniels did not play
Yeah.
for the majority of the season. Lamar
Lamar was-
Jackson,
Yeah. Joe.
Shiesty,
Yeah, all of them.
Penix. Yeah, this is a bloodbath. This is a fucking bloodbath. And yeah, I love I love how you're bringing that up, War Chief, because it's like it's the age old fantasy adage of drafting the QB late.
Mm-hmm.
You want to spend up on someone like Josh Allen. I mean, he just barely got a QB1 mentioning. Their record is 11-5. All he does is throw to his tight ends and run himself. And again, crystal ball. I don't know how much longer we have of that. I don't. We don't know. His window, that window is closing. Speaking of a closed window, how about the window in Baltimore? It's broken, shattered.
I'm one more coach away from freaking calling it. When we talked Friday night, I said, wouldn't be surprised if there's 3 openings in the AFC North.
Where's my John Harbaugh? When did we lose this? Finally, John Harbaugh has been fired in Baltimore. Finally.
Well, who's the other? Wait,
Finally.
who was the other one? Rhino, that you're about to
Cliff.
call? Cliff?
No, I said Tomlin.
Oh,
Tomlin will never get fired. I don't care what Biscotti does with John Harbaugh. That's a different organization in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He's not going to get fired.
they're gonna.
You're going to get the. We decided to
part ways.
Yeah, we decided to part ways in the best interest of blah 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 blah
Either
blah
way,
blah, blah,
there'll
blah.
be an opening in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
If he loses this playoff game, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wonder which organizations will have enough fortitude to hold out. I think most of them will now with this news. To go interview them, by all means, they'll roll the dice on like whether one organization may make too much of an offer that Harbaugh won't walk out of the building. But I would say some patience is prudence. All right, let's continue. Sure,
Absolutely.
you wait to draft a quarterback, but who sniped you the round before your pick? She's talking to you. I have no idea who she's talking to.
Probably both of us.
Sniped you. I am sad that he was fired. I had a little bit of that. Myself, I had a little bit of that. I don't know how it creeped in. I did.
You're sad.
Right?
You got fired.
I mean, for 2 seconds worth, yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
No, I'm like, why? I'm like, why did it take so long? Why did this take so long? Same thing for the guy in Buffalo. When they don't make it to the Super Bowl, why did it take so long? They both needed to change the scenery. Like they both need to change a face for the organization.
No. I came to that on my own about 5 minutes afterwards. Sure, and I don't really feel that bad for the man, right? He's very wealthy. He does exactly what he loves doing, which is being a coach. He's very well respected. He's got a Super Bowl. It's pretty good.
It wasn't like a 3-year run. It was like a 15+ year run.
Yeah.
Very good run.
There's only 3 head coaches in that organization's tenure as being this Browns organization. Yeah, whatever. Let's get him to New York. I don't mean the Jets either. I'm not sure what. Again, all right. So let's move. Let's move. Okay. Look at what we got here. We've got the dogs category. And then we've got the sniper category. None of this looks right. None of it.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
What are you talking about?
Just another injury-riddled season for a lot of us.
Okay.
Chongo wants Harbaugh in Tennessee.
Interesting.
Interesting that Jason Garrett is interviewing in Tennessee. I don't know
Yeah.
what to make of that. I don't know. It would be. I'd be happy for the Titan fans if Harbaugh was landed there, but I don't see him going to Tennessee. Unfortunately, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are gonna do over there in Tennessee, but okay. So let's go. We'll start with the dogs. Obviously, Puka's a hit. Puka's
Mhm.
top 5, and that's about it.
That's
About
it.
it.
That's a
Look,
and
no,
Jamal
give
Chase.
Jameson Williams some credit. The pick of Jameson Williams. I will give Commissioner Rhino everything for that one. I'm pretty sure he finished right outside.
He's pretty close to that. I would think he's pretty close to that. Yeah, Puka finished top 5. Chase finished top 5. The other 3, I'm sure you could get.
Yeah. Oh, JSN.
For sure. I mean, it's almost staring at you in the face.
Drake London.
No.
No. Wait, you said it's JSN Puka, Jamar Chase.
Well, the third wide receiver 3 might be a little tricky because
Is
Chase
George
is
Pickens?
4. Pickens is 5.
Okay.
5. We have the wrong Cowboy wide receiver on here,
Yeah.
which is annoying me.
Who was the other guy that we're missing?
That's a good guess, Sniper. It's actually not Devontae, but I did check into him. It's a good guess.
Wow, this is going to really
Yeah,
make
but
me
Devontae
mad.
had like 400 yards receiving. He had 14 touchdowns, but 400 yards receiving. So
It's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Zay. That's why this freaking season is so wonky. Zay is like close.
Yeah, he's like 7 or 8.
Zay Flowers is?
Yeah, he's like 7 or 8.
Wow.
Because that's how bad the position was this season. It was very, very top heavy.
Injured.
Very top heavy with 2 1,700 yarders. Yeah, and then you have a couple of 1,400 yarders in Amon-Ra and yeah, might as well just look at it. And Curious George. Chris Olave comes in after Pickens, and then Zay comes in around there. Yes, Zay had 5 touchdowns. He got over 1,000 yards. He was like well short of 100 catches, and then that's going to be good for at least around close to 8 or 9 for Zay Flowers. That's right. How are ya, goat? All right, last category, last position. Again, this is another bloodbath, but I want nothing to do with this.
God dang it! I had so much. I had high hopes for Jig.
Okonkwo.
I had high hopes for him.
Chiggy.
Chiggy didn't get jiggy with it. That's for sure.
He did not.
No.
Oh, he came on late. A little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Much.
The tight end, it's a bloodbath. Again, it's another bloodbath. You have no Brock Bowers. You have no Kittles in the top 5. Of course, we all know who tight end 1 is. That's easy. That's low hanging fruit. There was no Tyler Warren. Okay, who? Shepard. And over here, JX, Tyler Warren. I'm sure. No. Does he have Tyler Warren in here?
Yeah, you, me, and Jex.
But no Tyler Warren over here.
Maybe, you know.
In any event, top 5 tight ends, top 5 sniper positions. No, you don't want to take a guess. You want to take a guess at the tight ends.
Kyle Pitts.
2.
Let's go.
Nate.
Oh.
There's Nate Goat. There's the Nate Goat. Nate Goat's on a bye. Congratulations, Nate Goat is on the bye. That defense is ready to feast.
Is Hunter Henry in the top 5?
He's not.
Oh shit, man! I
We're-
thought he
we're
scored
not-
like 15 touchdowns. this
We're an
year.
amazing call, but he's not. I don't know how. One of these guys, I have no idea how.
Jeez, I have no clue. Because
I
it's
have
not
no
the
clue
it's not
either.
traditional guys. They all were hurt. Like all of them were hurt.
Kobe Parkinson, I don't know.
Wait. Harold finished top 5, didn't he?
Fannin
yeah.
6.
Yep.
I put Harold down here as an honorable mention. He comes in at tight end 6, right after Ferguson. I have no idea how
Bro,
Ferguson made it.
Ferguson
Oh.
at 5.
Dustin Dalton Schultz.
Missing one more guy. One more.
What
Sniper.
division?
Come on, Sniper. That's too easy.
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Mike Gesicki. No.
I looked at Goddard because he has 11 touchdowns, and Goddard's not top 5.
Not
or
the
6.
joke,
Oh.
is it?
Travis Kelce.
It's Kelsey.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce?
Yeah, it's definitely Travis Kelce.
I can't believe it myself. I can't believe Ferguson myself. I can't believe any of them.
Ferguson doesn't surprise me at all.
Ew. Oh, God Almighty.
He got most of that when CeeDee Lamb was out with the ankle injury because they're leaning on him quite a bit.
All right. I looked at Tucker. I didn't look at Schultz or Barner, but I did look at Goddard because I know Goddard's got 11 touchdowns. Let me tell you how unbelievable this season is. Hold on a second.
See, there's another position that other than Trey McBride or Kittle, you could draft late.
Of course you can. The only reason not to would be if it was a tight end premium. That would be the only reason.
Yeah.
You could or again, unless you're taking Trey McBride, we'd have to see what the hell goes on with the Raiders, obviously, and Bowers. But yeah, no, there'd be a definite overhaul at that position. Wide receivers, just it's a bad situation.
I'm
Say
definitely
flat.
reaching on Brock Bowers next year. I assume Brock Bowers is going to be a 4th round pick next year. I'm probably going to take him in the 3rd.
If
I'll
you
reach on him.
if you could do that, right? I mean, a lot of people are just gonna say, "Oh, Mendoza, wow, rookie quarterback, Heisman Trophy, Mendoza, and the Raiders."
Did y'all see
I
his
mean,
interview?
I don't want to. I'm not here to say that he's bad.
Did y'all see his interview with Pat McAfee?
No, I did not.
No,
It was by far the most Tom Brady interview I've ever seen.
I bet.
Tom Brady is drafting that dude. He's like, he this is exactly what he said. He's like, I came out, saw they're playing, cover 2, but they got me. The cover 1. So I was like, gosh, gee willikers, I got to change it up a little bit. I hit the hot seam, scored a touchdown, and I'm like, wowzers, what a play.
I see
dude's
that.
getting
I
drafted
can
by
get
Tom
him going
Brady.
just like that. As many interviews I've seen him do, yeah.
Gee Williker.
Yeah, he's like wowzers. They got me. I see why they're a good caliber playoff defense. I see why they're here. But then I just ripped the seam route, scored a touchdown. How are you complimenting them and talking your shit at the same time? I appreciate it, Mendoza.
That's Philip Rivers. That's Philip Rivers stuff right there.
Oh, gee Williker. That's pretty funny.
I'm like, wowzers.
Yeah. You saw wowzers. Yeah, the receiving touchdowns are down or not. I don't know if they're fully down from year over year, but again, 114 touchdown performance. That comes from Devontae. And then the next 4 are tied for 11 touchdowns. Okay, 2 of these guys are tight ends. Dallas Goedert, Trey McBride had 11 touchdowns. Then you have T. Higgins had 11 touchdowns. That's the quietest 11 touchdowns I've ever seen. The quietest.
Did I not have T. Higgins in my top 5?
Yeah,
no, I
you
didn't.
did.
I didn't.
I
Oh,
I
yeah.
had T.
He did.
I had T.
Shepard did.
I had T and Chase. Yeah, I got it wrong.
I thought
I
I
only
had T.
had
Higgins
one.
in my top 5.
I got it wrong because we had Joe Shiesty. He's not going to disappoint us this season. He's not. All right. Why don't you give me some awards? Give me. Okay, I know Rhino's dying to
Well,
give us.
are we going to just go down the line? Just each of us?
No, don't. You want to go down the line, or don't you want to do it by the category and finish off
Yeah.
with like the league winner or whatever the hell I call it?
Yeah. So
Go
for
ahead.
my fantasy rookie of the year, I said Jackson Dart.
Rookie of the year, Fantasy Goats Rookie of the Year, quarterback Jackson Dart. It's not bad. That's a good pick. War chief.
Keeping it to what I prefer. Some men are like this, some men like that. I like tight ends. So my rookie of the year is tight end from the Cleveland Browns, Harold Fannin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harold Fannin. Harold Fannin is the offensive rookie of the year for fantasy. Jackson Dart, Harold Fannin. I was gonna go with one of the RBs, but
You couldn't. Yeah,
you could. So I
could have been
canceled.
Henderson, but
I canceled them out because I mean, you got Trevion Henderson that played great in spurts or not just in like blocks of like 3 when he finally got going, and same thing for RJ. Quinshon Judkins, if he didn't get injured, may have gotten it.
Ginty had a quietly good season though. He had like over 1,700 yards for line of scrimmage. So he had a decent, but not rookie of the year worthy.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's that team. The stench of that team.
I don't know what to think of Judkins. Yeah, he started off so hot.
Precludes him from. Yeah, I don't. Well, we're gonna find out what to make of Judkins, right? Rookie of the year. How about Shadori?
What about him?
Yeah, what about him?
I don't think Shadori got enough runway. He didn't get it. He didn't get enough.
Games,
but it's mine.
3 and 5. He has 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
I don't think he got enough runway, right? He's like a jumbo jet trying to take off at like in a small regional airfield. He needs a season at least.
And Tron goes, I almost went Tyler Shaw. I almost went that.
I'm gonna go with Jackson Dart just because of the body of the work. He played the most. I think he has just as much upside as Tyler, but I think what we've seen more out of him. I would endorse Jackson Dart. By the way, I don't really have anything written down, so I'm just gonna go off of what you guys did.
Yeah.
All right,
and for me, I was gonna go with Tet, but like for his fantasy purposes, it was just like I don't know if a consistent average of like 4 catches and 60 yards is really, even though he had a great season in whole, but fantasy wise, it was just like not a great season.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's Carolina's MVP, but no, that he didn't move the needle.
Yeah, actually, how are you? If Hampton would have gotten hurt, I think he might have been the.
I think he'd have ran away with it
easily. I get honorable mention to be RJ Harvey.
That could have been rookie offense. Scatterbrains.
That could have been.
Scatterbrains. Tron Goat, baby. Gonna be interesting what they do with these Giants, man. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, I would have sent the plane for Harbaugh if I'm Mara. Oh, who knows how much time he has left? Let's just get it done. Dear
I wouldn't mind him with the Raiders too.
Phillip Rivers. What about him? What about Phillip Rivers? Head coach? Head parent? What about him?
There are teams looking into him as a either
Right,
offensive coordinator or a head coach.
right, right,
They're
right, right, right.
investigating.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Retired rookie of the year.
I've seen a lot of reports about how good he was in the locker room and
Mhm.
how immediately everybody just kind of gravitated towards him. So I can definitely see an OC
Yep.
type of role for him, some type of advisory role, something.
Matt, Matt Ryan, all of a sudden is like a football operations expert. I mean, like, yeah, why not? Why stop? Why stop there? Let's bring in Philip Rivers and all of his kids. Let's Joe Flacco, I'm sure, has a place on any staff if he'd like. What's the next category? Retired rookie of the year.
Waiver wire.
Oh, I love this one. This is a great one. Waiver wire, the waiver
Waiver
wire
wire.
darling, the waiver wire darling. Absolutely.
Michael Wilson for me.
Hard not to give him the award for the waiver wire darling. Hard not to. War chief.
He was the Bucky Irving of last year.
Yep. Am I moving? Can y'all see me?
Yep.
Okay. My waiver wire darling of this year was Kenneth, wide receiver one Gainwell of the Steelers.
Good one too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's hard not.
Out of the blue, man.
Mm-hmm. Great season.
When I thought about this category and I thought about the players, I wanted to think about the players that we had claimed at some point in the season, and we were starting on our rosters. We were starting in week 14, 15, 16. Like the start sits for Michael Wilson, Kenny Gainwell were still coming in. Now, granted, Jenny Gainwell showed up in like week 15 or 16, I think, or maybe
Yeah,
17.
he gave us one bad playoff game.
Right?
Yeah.
It was actually week 17. It was the worst week to possibly do it. Week 17 against the Browns. But other than that, his production for someone that you basically spent fab on or your waiver priority, it's hard not to give this a co. Is there anyone else? Parker Washington.
Parker Washington.
Parker Washington is a good honorable mention as well.
Yeah, very good. Very good pull, Trump.
And I think Peter Parker is kind of cemented himself on a good in a good role, in a good rotation on this team. Like, this isn't just like I don't think this is a one-off, in other words. I really don't think. I think they really like this kid. I don't know what to make of it. You know what I mean? Like, we see he's talented. Parker Washington's a good one, though, Tron. Anyone else? I mean, again, waivers.
Ooh, I mean, Kamani Vidal. I mean, he was a solid. I don't think about all the dudes that kind of, gave us good time, but never really kind of won it for us. Like Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle. Yeah, I guess he was a waiver pickup, wasn't he?
He was, but he just completely flamed out.
He flamed out. But I guess for some reason I wasn't thinking of Rico, maybe because I thought of like he was also being drafted, wasn't he? Wasn't Rico also being drafted as a late round flyer?
If people, I don't. Hey, if you're that in tune, you are in tune. Because I mean, I know Chuba Hubbard was going in the third or fourth round. I don't know if people were handcuffing with Rico Dowdle.
No.
Still, all right. Honorable mention. Fantastic. Waiver wire darling. Kenny Gainwell will certainly garner attention in this offseason, as will Michael Wilson, based on what they decide to do with the quarterback, based on what they decide to do with who they're bringing in as a head coach.
He goes before Marvin Harrison Jr. next year.
Let's pump the brakes on that. Let's just pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes, yeah. Get Marvin out of there then. Fine. And then Michael Wilson is a fantastic wide receiver one. Loveland for a minute. Loveland would have I was looking into Loveland for top 5 finishes. He did not finish close to the top 5.
No.
But for waiver wire, that's not terrible either. It's not terrible. All right. What's
Oh,
next?
I have another good one. I know. Jacoby Brissett.
Oh,
Waiver
yeah.
wire.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Became
Absolutely.
became your starting quarterback. He
Yeah,
became
he
he
became a set and forget it.
he
Yeah.
became Daniel Jones. He became Kyler Murray. He became yeah. That's why Brisket. He was awesome on my lines. Brisket.
Brissett.
I'd give the job to Brisket too. Dead cap Kyler Murray. It's going to be painful for a year or two. Less in 2027, right? The majority of the dead will take place this season. And then next season, I mean, like they have a big decision to make, and it's not as bad as the Tua decision. How did we forget about Brisket? Yeah, because there's a bunch of people off the waiver. That's why waiver wires are that important, right,
Yeah.
Tone? Because there are a bunch of players, a bunch of people that we could have given this award to. That's why the waiver wire is that important.
That's how you win. That's how you win championships.
Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce is a good one. Yep.
I don't know if he counts though. I know people were drafting Alec Pierce, but you could still claim it. You could still claim it.
He was, yeah. I'm a little bit more excited about the other ones that we mentioned. How a goat. Let's give me another category, Rhino. Give me
The
something.
fall on the sword players.
Yo, the
This
photo.
is our that will just die promoting, right? 4.
Fall on your sword, yeah.
On your sword.
Mine is JMO.
JMO. Okay.
And
Okay.
Detroit. Listen, if you think Morton was the problem,
Which, by the way, he lost his job today.
he lost his job. You better have Dan Campbell look in the damn mirror. That's the problem. But yeah, JMO for me. He has so much upside. He has upside as a wide receiver 1, if used right. A different picture him with Kansas City or the Rams or something they can use him right, and not just as cardio. JMO's my guy.
Okay, they gave him a nice contract.
Yeah.
We know he's super talented. I think this was a very telling year for the Lions, considering they looked like the Lions on some days, and then they looked like crap on other games. And who's calling the plays? Right. I mean, there was a combination of a lot of different things that went into his potential not being reached. Yet Amon-Ra St. Brown's ceiling didn't seem to have a problem coming about. My fall on the sword player is unfortunately Saquon.
I think I took this question wrong. See, I took it as the person that I would die for. You know,
Person you would die for.
the one player that I will always promote and say, you need him, you need him, you need him.
Surprised it's not Trevion Henderson.
I would die for you. My fall on the sword player is unfortunately Saquon.
Man, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, you go fall on the sword for a guy who ran for 2,000 yards. I mean, you would hope he'd come close to that, but not everybody's Derrick Henry, unfortunately, where they get close to another 2,000-yard season.
And he got that probably the last 5 weeks of the season too.
Dude,
all of a sudden he turned it up again.
So good.
I'd be willing to bet that Saquon is a huge rebound candidate.
Oh, absolutely.
He's still young enough.
He'll draft him in the 3rd round next year.
He's still athletic enough. We'll have a dip on him. I'm willing to bet that he would rebound.
Yeah. Give me the 112 so I can listen after Matt Stafford has his another, let's say he has a wrist injury this camp, okay? I'll take Puka at the 112. I'll take Saquon at the 2-1. I'll take I'll take Bowers at the 312 and just run it from there.
I love it. Burden reminds me of Jameson Williams.
A little bit.
Unfortunately.
So
Right.
I was not ready for this
There's
category.
this other dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
War
I
Chief.
wasn't ready for this category. I just wanted to say really quick. I feel like next year is going to be Alec Pierce, but this year it was Wan'Dale Robinson for sure.
Yeah. You were on him from the get go, and you weren't wrong either.
I tell you, he put up 1,000. He only had 4 touchdowns. He had 155 million targets. But we got there.
And how many people picked him up the first couple weeks of the season too, off waivers?
Wan'Dale?
Yeah.
Wan'Dale was a pickup for sure.
Yeah.
He was also drafted, but
I drafted him because of JX.
He was drafted late.
Super late.
But
yeah.
I had my single digit weeks and still made it to the championship. So that's because you're a motherfucking goat, Tron. That's why. I traded away Wan'Dale for Dobbs week 2.
Sad face.
Romeo Dobbs.
Hey, brother, we've all made trades like that during the season. We've all, trust me, I'm not even going into some of the trades I made during the season, but we've all made trades like that.
Romeo Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs had a nice little 3-game stretch. Is this category for dud of the year? No. Do we have a dud?
Yes, we have dud of the year.
We have a dud. All right, good. All right, what's next?
Comeback player of the year.
Unanimous.
All right, so if it's unanimous, then I've got another one.
Who?
Dak.
Oh, Rhino, who was yours?
Damn.
I'm saying unanimous. I shouldn't be taking words out of your mouth. Rhino, who was your comeback player of the year?
It was CMC.
Okay.
and I will admit, I was dead ass wrong beating him.
As was I.
I mean, the thought process was right, and I'll probably go into the next year's draft with the same thought process, especially him coming off 400 plus touches. But yeah, I was dead ass wrong.
Well, let me tell you something, Rhino. What we got here is we have the quarterback Dak, and we're gonna go as far as Dak takes us, Tron Goat baby. That's what we're gonna do. And we had to let go of Eberflus because I just
he couldn't stop the run. No, he couldn't stop the pass.
We brought in Kenny Clark for a reason, and I think Matt Eberflus just wasn't. You could scheme up the run. But you could scheme, but you can't really scheme up the pass. So I figured
DeMarcus Ware to help us search for the next.
Yeah, that's right, DeMarcus. DeMarcus is going to help us with our search. I'm going to go Dak. Yeah, I mean, he lost his hamstring last season.
I'm glad he found it.
Played a full year. Played a full year. He he got over 4,000, right?
I believe so, yeah.
He got over 4,000. I'm sure he threw for 30. Passing. Yeah, why not? I mean, CMC's low-hanging fruit. God bless the man. God bless the cyborg machine that he is. If it would be absolutely a miracle if he could actually replicate this season next year. The data tells us that that's not going to happen. But
if the Niners ran him into the ground, like they probably should have, and that's how they made the playoffs. You take away CMC out of that equation. Oof, the record might be reversed.
But was he? I don't think he took the same type of beating in between the tackles or off tackle through the zones.
You're still taking beating when you're catching the ball 100.
He ran a ton. Right, he ran a ton of rounds. I'm not sure if that's the same beating though.
It's still the same beating? It's still wear and tear on your body. You drive 25 miles down a freeway in your car. That's wear and tear on your vehicle.
Like I don't think his his energy doesn't get reduced because he's now not running the ball, but yet still running out and catching the ball and still getting hit.
get hammered
Seems-
sometimes.
Is Tank Dell ever coming back?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't.
Not to the Texans, I don't believe. And B, if a team were to take a flyer, take a stab at Tank Dell, I mean, I don't think he ever returns to a prominent role.
I'd be happy as hell next year at this time. If we're talking about comeback player of the year is Tank Dell.
Yeah, I would too, but I just look at the reality of the situation. They drafted 2 wide receivers very high.
No,
Yeah.
the reality of
And
the
they knew-
situation, he would
they knew
be he wouldn't be a starter for the team.
No.
He's not a starter. Tank Dell. Tank Dell would be up for contract next year, right? When was
Yeah.
Tank Dell drafted?
3rd round?
3 years ago. Next year will be 4 years.
He was drafted with CJ Stroud, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this would be it should be his 3rd season. Wow.
Yeah.
That's lousy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Dak 4,500, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks. Sam Darnold had 14. Sammy Darnold, where's Nate Coach? Sammy Darnold.
Thank you, Sniper.
Yeah, it's just amazingly funny. Give me another category.
All right. Bust of the year.
Who?
Bust.
Bust.
Mine was Barkley.
Oh my God,
Barkley.
Barkley. I guess considering where he was being drafted, yeah, he would fit that bill.
Yeah. I mean, there was a few I could have gone, but
Yeah, no, yours is Barkley. I'll go similar fashion. Similar. Jefferson. Bust.
yeah.
Yeah, absolute bust.
Bust.
But
I
see,
don't know.
Jefferson, though, he is a bust, but then look at the quarterback situation there. If he had a stable quarterback situation, he might not have been a bust. But, yeah, I understand why he's a bust. Barkley played all season.
you want to put
That's
Jefferson?
why I went Barkley. I mean, 'cause I was going to go Bucky, but Bucky was hurt now for 6 weeks. And
Jefferson played the entire season, didn't he?
Yes.
yeah,
That's so.
but he had Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, not 5 different quarterbacks.
So why don't we do this? We could say Justin Jefferson was a bust this season based on where we were drafting him in the first round with a star or with some sort of caveat to this. Maybe he's not quarterback proof anymore. Maybe he actually does need somebody.
Oh, that's
I know.
That's sad to say.
Well, you had okay. So we went from what? We went from Cousins, and when Cousins went down, or Cousins wasn't available or around, it was that hodgepodge makeshift, whatever his name, Mullins, right? I mean, he excelled with him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your bust of the year, Jax?
BTJ.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily mine, because I think we were all pretty adamant on that before the season started, that he has an opportunity to bust. But I mean, for the mass majority of fantasy owners out there, they were drafting him between the 107 to the 112, and they were at least expecting some type of consistency, but they got the absolute opposite.
Yeah, Sniper, Golden, and Golden. Yeah, he was.
It's hard to argue against that. Even being a rookie, you want to give them a little bit of grace, but
That's why I give him slack.
He was a rookie drafted in the first round, and just never materialized yet. You want to give maybe a little bit more of a pass if he was drafted in a later round, but he was drafted in the same round as Ted, same round as Emeka Buka, same round as some of these other rookies like Genty, Hampton. I get it.
He was drafted before all of his constituents, so he was drafted for Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs. Tyler Craft, Tucker Craft. He was drafted before all of them.
Yeah, no, look, hard to argue that he is. Yeah, no, he busted this season. But then again, the true definition of the bust is, compared to relative to where we were drafting him.
Right.
So we were drafting Gold in
9th, 8th,
okay.
9th, 10th round, maybe.
I'm not sure that really hurt us. You could have, because we were dropping Golden for Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get. I'm with you. I put him on the thumbnail. Yes, I mean it's definitely valid. It's valid for sure. Caleb Johnson doesn't have to worry about a sophomore slump.
Oof.
Goose, man.
That was your boy too, Shepard.
Brutal.
That was brutal. That
Brutal.
was brutal.
I blame that on Artie Smith.
He never recovered from that special teams blunder.
Yeah.
No.
But they didn't give him I don't think they gave him a chance to recover either. Oh man, I'd be surprised if the Steelers didn't attempt to go back in off season, redevelop him, get him going, and I don't see them just wasting a third round pick like that. I don't.
No.
My yearly bust player is GW. Ha 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 ha. Man had a bad knee. He had a bad knee. We're going to trample on the man. He had a bad knee. Got injured. He plays for a bad team.
Yeah.
Do you know that since he's been out since week 6, he is still the leading receiver on the team?
Of course, he's still the leading receiver on the team. How about one of his brethren declared for the draft today? Sniper is going to love this guy.
Tate's good.
Darnell.
From the factory. From the wide receiver factory.
Little Saquon Bolden hanging off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Garrett has been injury free except for this past season. He hasn't had a quarterback since he's been in the league, except for Aaron Rodgers, and that was only for like a not a good sample. Awards aside for a sec. Okay, how are you? Ruggs is the number one for trending ads on Sleeper right now. Is he really going to play soon?
He's got to get out of jail first. He's up for parole. He got in trouble a couple weeks ago. So,
he's the number one trending player for Sleeper? Could that have been maybe a bunch of ads in week 17 or week 18 where you were still playing in your championships and you wanted to add like a sentimental like good luck charm?
And maybe in Dynasty too as a stat.
I don't know if people are adding Henry Ruggs for good luck.
You have some maniacs out there that think that he's like a hero or something.
I add Todd Gurley and Cam Newton when I make it to the championship game. Every time Cam Newton, Todd Gurley adds to the roster. But adding Henry Ruggs, I don't know what type of juju you're trying to bring to your team with Henry Ruggs. I don't know.
Someone who likes to drive fast. Someone who believes in second chances. Yeah. First things first, as Rhino pointed out, how are you, GOAT? He needs to get out of jail. That's first. Second of all, I don't even know if I doubt a team would even take a shot.
Sure they would.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Brown?
It's a new Browns team.
Definitely. And to this question, if it comes back up again, which it probably will in the off season, like we got to look at realistically what Henry Ruggs would be. Like if he was playing all these years, he's a boomer bust type of player. Yeah. He's either going to get you 15 or 2.
Josh Brown.
Very Judy.
Well, Josh, right? Remember Josh Gordon.
Yeah, like he's going to give you 2 points or 15 points. He's going to be like Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy. What a shame. You could put him in a bust.
You could.
Yeah.
We could definitely put Xavier Worthy in the bust category.
I almost put the Raiders, but they're a team, so I couldn't do that.
What's the next category, though?
ADP.
The ADP hero.
Yep. Mine was
A-
JSN.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm.
No, I mean, he smashed his ADP. I mean, that's a given. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I had other people in mind, but I just put them someplace else. But I had JSN because he's going between 36 and 60 in most drafts.
No, he definitely we're not drafting JSN this upcoming season where we drafted him this previous.
Hell no, we're not. I'm not.
No, he's going to be
He's a Seahawks player, and I don't draft Seahawks players, but I'm drafting JSN.
He's going to be a top 5, top 6, top 6 overall player. War Chief, do you have someone maybe a little bit further down the trough that may have smashed?
I wish it would be Myers, but
JSN's a good one though.
I feel like that's a really good one. I kind of want to take a quarterback, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. Is it cheating to take a quarterback?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Then I'll go with Drake May then.
Oh yeah.
Drake May just destroying his ADP. You're never getting him in round 11, 12, 13 ever again.
No. He won't make it past the 6th round probably. That's a good one.
Is JSN overrated?
No.
It's not. I think I know where she's going. I think. Last time I tried that though. I don't think that he's overrated. He's uber talented, but he's always going to still be tied now to Sam Darnold, who played very well this season. We'd have to see another year or two of it to call it consistent. That's number one. Number two, he also absolutely had a monster year. I mean, like, is he gonna continue to have 1,700 yard seasons every season now? I expect there to be a little bit of a decline, but that doesn't mean that he can't come back and get that 17 or that triple crown. Even 10. He only had 10 touchdowns. There's definitely more room in the tank for more touchdowns.
And the funny thing is too is in the beginning of the season when they drafted or when they picked up Cup, everybody was saying, "Well, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now?"
Yeah,
the same player. Well, hey. JSN said, "Hold my bear, bitches.
What if
I'll show you what's up now."
You know, they like this kid Horton. They brought in Shaheed, who we know is going to be more of their special teams kind of guy. But imagine if they had an even more effective, more efficient of a run game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that could very well happen if they just sever ties and break the brothers up. Fred Warner, I don't know how healthy he is. He's a dog. I don't know if they'll make it back from Philadelphia to even give Fred Warner a chance.
Yeah, that's tough.
I know Fred. I'm pretty sure Fred Warner said that if they were going to have the bye, that he was going to try to make it back for the divisional. But they don't have the bye anymore, so now it's delayed. He's going to miss the first playoff game. I don't think he's going to play. Maybe slim chance that they could actually get to like the conference championship or even play in the Super Bowl with an extra week of rest. Maybe, but he's a dog. Wouldn't surprise me.
Can I just throw a little dirt on it here? And because I hear Niner fans talk about it all the time. You know, wait till Fred comes back. Fred alone cannot fix that defense and how bad it is. Mm-hmm. So he definitely helps it. Like it just goes from a -3 to a -2.
He's the captain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like, will it help? Yeah, it'll help. Will it make that big of a difference? Will it equate to a win? Is the question. I don't know.
Well, we'll know Friday, right? When we're talking about it.
What?
When we're going to the playoffs, we'll know Friday.
Well, that's true. I think he's not. I don't think he's gonna. He'll
Who's
go
your-
with the team to Philly, but
Who's
I
your
think
Yeah.
one more too for the ADP if you want to go with yours, Shepard, your ADP hero.
I liked Drake. I like Drake May a lot. The ADP steal, the ADP hero. Drake. Until I think of another one.
Yeah, I'll go with the one I had. I was like, oh yeah, definitely him. Chris Olave,
Chris Olave is another
Yeah.
great example. Great
wide
example.
receiver, 35 drafted.
Another Ohio State wide receiver. Chris Olave is wide receiver 6, wide receiver 7 on the season at 1,100 yards. I think he left off 2023 with 1,100 yards.
Did ask wrong about him too.
Look at how cruddy the Packers defense got.
All right. So the dog award. Who's your dog? My dog
The
is
dog.
Puka Nakua.
The dog.
He's my dog. DAWG dog. That's my dog. Who's your dog, Jax?
My dog.
My absolute dog.
Your dog.
Dog is Derrick Henry. Derrick
Mhm.
Henry, man.
That's okay.
December, Derrick did it again, and like I said, it's a super quiet 1,500.
Yep.
Double-digit touchdown. Just
Amazing.
take it to the bank, easy money every time.
In the first around week 4, week 5, we were talking about, maybe you should sit him. His run efficiency is shit. Then
Amazing. What we were talking.
He told Father Time, take 10 steps back. I ain't ready yet, bitch.
We the week after he broke 1,000, right? We were talking about that, and that was like week 14, right? It was definitely at the end of the season. He broke 1,000. I remember saying, like, do you guys know that Derrick Henry broke 1,000 yards? And then the following week, he went for another 200 on the ground. I mean, this guy is not human. He's a dog. He's a fucking pit bull dog.
Don't draft him again next year. I dare you. I dare people to not draft him again. I'm taking him at age 33. I don't care. Never giving up.
Sniper, do you have an offensive dog? How are you, Goat? Do you have an offensive dog? A dog. Yeah, that the dog is in you. The dog is in him.
Who's your dog?
Chone Goat, who's your dog? Well, we'll wait for some more dogs. I got a dog, a healthy dog. Easy. He's been the dog. Derrick's best game came with a quarterback on the center. Shotgun runs are so weird, but Lamar's a shotgun quarterback. Yeah, I mean, there's reasons for that, right? There's reasons why you don't have Lamar on the center. We could get into all them. It'll take a whole of the show. Well, not really a whole of the show. It gives Lamar the ability, the flexibility to be able to read what's in front of him, and whether he wants to take off. 216. That's your dog?
I don't read numbers.
No, I read numbers. I see 216.
All right. Who's your dog, Shepard?
Jamar.
Dog.
Jamar. He's like the one thing that is consistent with football. He is Mr. 1,000 plus, 100 plus. Didn't get to 10 touchdowns.
Getting that way right now, my brother.
Dog, he's a motherfucking dog.
Crazy part is, as big as a dog is, he left so much meat on the bone.
Yeah.
So much meat on the bone.
T. Higgins ate off that meat right there.
Yeah, there's still plenty more. There's plenty more Purina. And I can't wait for my puppy dog to come back. Puppy dog, the bad report.
I can't wait for him.
Bad report today.
I know, but look, it is January. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, right. I mean,
report.
he's got 9 months to rehab still.
I'm not trying to hear.
He's Malik was seen walking with the cane. he was asked, why is he walking with a cane? And then his response was, I had a really screwed up bet. I had a messed up knee. I had a really messed up knee. And that's enough ammunition right there for the Rhino to stay far away from Neighbors. That he's not going to touch Malik Neighbors with a 10-foot pole. Good. Leave him for me. Speaking of Henry, is there a Performance of the Year award? Is that your Performance of the Year, GOAT? Because I mean, 4 touchdowns, 200 plus yards. That should be up there for Performance of the Year.
If we did one, then I would say Puka against Seattle.
That was a huge performance. How about Bijan?
Yep.
And his 97 yard to the house against.
Hey.
Bijan did exactly what we've been asking him to do.
Yep.
He did exactly what we've been expecting him to do. Break off explosive runs.
Big someone thought that he couldn't do that. They said that he can't do that.
I know.
It's crazy. Like, you thought he couldn't He couldn't break off explosive runs? Are you crazy?
Goats.
There's smoking in those areas, but it's some bunk crap.
And he shows us that he could do it running outside. He could do it running right up the gut. Bijan could do it catching the ball. Bijan is not just a fucking dog with a top performance. He's my fantasy football MVP. Week 17, maybe. If you had him week 17, he took you to the ship.
Yep.
CMC, yes, absolutely. CMC for the body of work that he put in. Chone Dog, big time dog. Who's your MVP?
My fantasy football league winner, Matthew Stafford.
No. The real 9. That's a real 9.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got a 6-shooter, guess what? I got a 9-shooter.
4,770 yards, 46 touchdowns. Shit. 8 interceptions. He was my fantasy football league winner.
It works. I suppose.
It works.
I mean, yeah.
It doesn't fit your criteria.
It works for a few reasons. It works because he was not drafted top 12 quarterback, but yet he played at such a high level that he was top 5. Mm-hmm. It works for that. It works for his week 6, his fantasy playoffs, right? If you accumulate all those points, week 14, week 15, week 16, you were cruising. So it works for that. It works.
You're just not impressed, though.
I'm not that impressed.
I don't give a shit.
It's kind of low-hanging fruit. It's kind of, but this category is. This category is. Right?
All the people that drafted Mahomes probably wish they had drafted Stafford. All the people that drafted any given number of quarterbacks early wish they had Stafford.
No.
Stafford and Prescott took me freaking to
can't dispute that
championships this year.
Can't dispute that one bit. And I would I'll take it a step further. I'll double down on that. In I don't know, 6 months from now, come late June, July, when we kick start our planning for redraft, right? The rushing quarterback, it's gone by the wayside at this point. Forget it. We want the dogs that are going to sit there in the pocket and start teeing off on defenses. Yes, I may change my mind on that though. I changed my mind. We'll see how Jaden Daniels looks. We'll see what Lamar's going to do. Lamar's going to be a
6th-round pick next year.
For purposes of this argument, right? Lamar didn't really rush this season.
He's too hurt to rush.
He didn't. I don't think it's going to continue like that either.
And how are you? I agree with Bijan, but where I drafted Stafford compared to where I drafted, I would almost figure that Bijan would be a league winner.
Imagine
he could be a league winner.
Imagine you have both, right?
One week,
Possible.
yeah.
Possible.
Yeah.
Very, very possible. I drafted so much Daniels and I felt like a genius. You now I could promise you you're not alone on that.
No, not at all.
I could promise you go Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I'm sure if you navigated through that, by the way, you're a fantasy goat, man. You're a fucking goat. Does that conclude our awards?
Who's
Fantasy
your
football
guys'
MVP?
fantasy football league winner?
Okay, I looked at it. So I looked at it more as like an MVP. Just first off, my performance of the year. I actually like that. That's a
Yeah, no,
category that he
we
put
got to
in.
remember that one. I like that one too. The
Yeah.
performance.
Performance of the year. I'm gonna go with Kyle Pitts against the Buccaneers.
Oh,
That's a good
okay.
one.
Yeah, that was insane. Like he
That's a
had
good one.
46 fantasy points.
Yeah.
Tight ends don't do that. I know much we joke about, like tight ends don't put up 46 fantasy points in a week.
No, they
So
normally don't.
yeah, they don't. So yeah, that was my performance of the week. But my MVP this year was somebody I'm usually not very fond of, but I have to give him his respect. Devon A-Chain,
Okay.
fantasy MVP. No games under 10 fantasy points. Finished top 6 in running backs. And like I said, he's a reception monster. He has the high ceiling. He had the super high floor. Devon A-Chain was my MVP.
Also
good
put
one.
also put to bed like okay, like how is he going to play with no Tua
Yep.
tied to him? That looked fine. That was good. Yeah, no, and Devon A. Chain. Remember Michael B. Goat yesterday asked us, right? Or he brought up the point, like how is Devon A. Chain going to look now with no Tua? Or no. What did he ask us yesterday?
Yeah, it was to the lane of that. What do you think of A-Chain without Tua? And what I think A-Chain took his biggest leap was he actually got some run blocking this year, and he averaged like 5.7 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Like that's what made me a believer. Like he actually can read blocks. He actually can be a very good runner, not just catch a whole bunch of passes.
Because that was his knock coming into the season was
Exactly.
that.
I know what it was. How do we feel about Devon A. Chain if Malik Willis is the quarterback in Miami?
I feel great.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Ecstatic.
I feel better about it.
Yeah, if Malik Willis is his quarterback, I'm taking him very early.
I'll be fine with that. I think, and Devon A. Chain has proven it to us now in his third season. He is an absolute MVP or league winner. He put to bed all that stuff that you were just talking about. War Chief. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna.
Who's your league winner?
Did I just give it? Bijan. Bijan would be my league winner. Sure. Yeah. I wish I could, I wish there were others, but at week 17, although it wasn't drafted, I don't think we have that type of season. Like, yeah, we could do Stafford not drafted or, very late round. Yeah, we just didn't have that. Pitts is kind of like a better example of the league winner, kind of, sort of. JSN is a better example, I'd say, league winner.
Would you consider JT a league winner? He's going to the same round as JSN.
It was just he had a really good season. He had a really good season. It was
a bad second half,
but it was the tale of two halves. His second half wasn't as good as the first. It still wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like the first half. I couldn't no, but JT, for where he was being drafted, finishing RB4, that's a tough one. JT fall off messed up a big year for me. What are you guys' worst miss of the year?
Mine was I'll give you two. CMC and Chris Olave. And Chris Olave, I was not touching because I was worried about his concussions. I was worried that one hit, he'd be done. So yeah, those are my two.
Not having enough RJ Harvey. I would have liked more RJ Harvey. I don't. How about Wait, a miss. You're pointing out players that you wish you would have taken. I wish I would have had JSN instead of Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have. I think
Right?
it's kind of
I could have had JSN every time I had Lad McConkey.
yeah, you're not lying.
I'm not lying. You're damn right I'm not lying.
You're not lying.
So yeah, there's I'll consider that a miss.
I'll kind of answer it both ways because I think you're saying like worst miss, like maybe like your worst blunder during the season. So I'll say my worst blunder. I traded early in the season, like super early in the season. I traded like week 2. I traded Emeka Egbuka for Harold Fanning because I thought Emeka Egbuka was a flash in the pan.
6-week flash in the pan.
Yeah, yeah.
They all went downhill from there.
And then my player that I wish I wouldn't have passed so much was James Cook. James Cook, absolutely crazy this year. I faded James Cook so many times. Like he ain't scoring 18 touchdowns again.
James Cook is a legitimate candidate or should be considered for a league winner.
Yep.
100%.
A 4th round ADP or late 3rd ADP. James Cook is fucking led the league in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Top 6 finish or top 7 from reading this. Yeah. James Cook. God, I
know he was that we were saying that we're not drafting at his current ADP in the draft season because of the worry of the touchdown.
Yeah, the touchdown dependency.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even before that, like
that actually held up.
Yeah, but he also,
as a matter of fact,
he was scared us though was the touchdowns, but also he didn't get a whole lot of volume. Like he saw like 178 touches, like 180. It's like you're not going to do that again. But this year they used him, like they gave him carries upon carries upon carries. So yeah. I'm going James Cook.
I wonder if it kind of like
contract too. Yeah, the contract.
They took care of that. Remember?
Well, you know, but that's. Yeah. I was just looking at Howard's comment. He's saying the contract too. Yeah, that kind of put me off him too because he wasn't in camp for a little while because of the contract.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. No, they took care of that though. That was relatively early. I think he spent like most of August with the team. In any event, I wonder, War Chief, that kind of recalibrates. Where now it'll go. He'll be the touchdown goal line merchant that he was in 2024, and now the yards will come back down. I mean, they're weird. They're weird. I bet you he's coaching for his job.
I bet she is too.
Right? Sean McDermott, based on what we're seeing, based on the landscape, what we're seeing, if you could fire John Harbaugh after 16 years, you could part ways with Sean McDermott. Another bust, but he did get injured. So typically we wouldn't include injuries to bust. Travis Hunter, how about here's a hot take, bold take. Travis Hunter doesn't have a real good place on offense on this team.
He's a cornerback now.
Seriously. It's too crowded. It's too crowded. At least for now, it's crowded. Parker, Jacoby, Brian Thomas Jr. for another year, probably. Brenton Strange.
Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick. You know Trevor Lawrence wants to throw it to that guy that no one's heard of. He loves doing it.
Timmy. How about another one for the player of the year, the most valuable player that helps nobody award? One of those. Who scored that helped absolutely nobody on
every offensive lineman that caught a pass
on multiple occasions? Nah, there's some other guys.
I'm gonna give it to one that
give me the Nick
that pissed me off every week.
Give me the Nick West
stack. Every time Kobe Parkinson scored, it literally made my blood boil. How do I have Stafford, Devontae, Puka stack in Dynasty?
Ferguson.
It is Why are you throwing to Chloe Parkinson?
Tyler Higbee. This would be called the Nick Westbrook Akine Award. A player that scores and it helps absolutely nobody. No one, your opponent doesn't have him starting. You don't have him starting. He helps nobody.
Freaking Chloe Parkinson.
That would be God.
Tyler Algier.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people I had Algier.
Algier kind of had that standalone value for like a couple of weeks. Like, yeah, put him in there, plug him in there. How about our guy Little Jordan? It happened a couple of times.
Helps nobody.
He helped nobody, but we love him. Charbonnet helped people, but he pissed me off. Charbonnet definitely helped people.
How many people had Tesla actually playing?
There it is. Tesla. There it is right there. That's the 2025 Isaac Tesla Award. That helps nobody.
8 touchdowns with 6 targets and 4 touchdowns.
That's the Nick Westbrook. That's the same mold of player. It helps nobody. I hope Zach Charbonnet has the backfield to himself. How are you? I hope that would be fantastic. Oh yeah, Tesla is that guy. All right, goats. Friday, 8:00. I'm gonna get right down into the playoffs, man. Right down to the gritty of it all. The first game on Saturday is which one? I know the prime game is Packers Bears.
Rams.
They want to get Rams and Carolina out the way.
Did the Rams? Are the Rams in Charlotte yet?
Yep.
I mean, no, they're in Charlotte now.
Yeah, I don't know if they're in Charlotte, but they should be.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. It's not my team. I don't run that team. It is my team, but I don't run that team. They would have been there yesterday.
They should have been there yesterday. They got there's plenty of gorgeous places, gorgeous schools that they could practice and train. And I don't know what they're doing. They shouldn't be in LA right now.
No.
Don't. I hope LA.
In McVay, I trust.
LA better not piss me off this weekend.
No, they're not. They're not going to piss you off, but they should be there. I would take no precautions. I'd have been there yesterday. No jet lag. No,
none of that. None of that. Just get used to the weather on the East Coast.
Everything.
All of it.
All of it. Breathe the air. Everything.
I would take Puka over Chase.
I would take Chase over Puka.
It's too soon.
Yeah. Right now in a vacuum, I'm still gonna go with Chase, and I don't know what Stafford Puka situation. Although they probably will be back. I'm gonna be in Green Bay Friday. Wow.
And safe travels, Mel.
Yeah. Yes. Good for you. Wait, why don't you go to Chicago?
She's gonna go to Chicago wearing her Panthers or her Packers stuff.
They're not gonna bother her. They won't bother her doing that. But I would try to go to Soldier Field. No, I would try to go to Soldier Field if I was traveling. If I'm gonna be that close, how far is it from Green Bay to Chicago in terms of like driving? Not that far, right?
No, it shouldn't be that far.
It's probably, if I had to take a stab at it, 120, 130 miles distance, 200 miles, 150 miles tops. You'll be at the Steelers game on Monday? See, that's what I'm talking about. Are you a Steelers fan? How are you? You're going to be waving a towel? Wow. Well, send Rhino some pictures. I'm just playing. I'm just messing with you, Mel. Packers leave the day before the game. Yeah, well, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same geography. That's the same region. That's the same region. That's okay. That's not the same as the Rams having to come all the way across the country.
That's totally different.
The Rams aren't playing the Panthers. With the Panthers coming off the bye week either.
Even still, nope, don't like it.
Damn! Wait, our goat here is a Steeler. Wow! Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your What is your level of confidence that the Steelers could pull this out and beat the Texans? 1 to 10, how are you, GOAT?
And if they don't, is Tomlin fired, do you think?
Oh, you could answer that second part, sure. I'll stay on for that. I'll stay on for this. Thank you. What a fantastic. You're going to be in Green Bay. So if you're not going to go to the game, would there be like a party? You guys get together at a party 4.5 hours? I didn't think it was that far. You guys get together like a bunch of different families, all go to one place, or like one big restaurant, bar, basement, right? It could be any of these things.
Thomas, now they never leaving. You're probably right.
So his level of concern is 10.
Yeah.
That would be like I'm very concerned. I'm extremely concerned that Aaron Rodgers may not make it through the full game. And he's never I think again, I don't think they would fire him. I think they'll just have to part ways. Like, yes, you know what? I'm gonna it's time for a change. Time for change is good in most cases. I'll take them. All right, guys. Appreciate you all, GOATs. I was at 10 against the Ravens too, though. Yeah, that Ravens defense is not the same, and you know it. That Ravens defense is not the Texans.
Good night, Jax.
Good night. I'm going to say good night to the GOATs. We'll see you on Friday, 8 o'clock.
Be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed, everybody.